perhaps you would like to speak to the huddled masses gathered before us in anticipatory delight.
The huddled masses. Yeah, so there's, I have a couple of good stories for us.
Let's hear about them.
So the first one is that a couple of MIT Sloan grads have created a mobile app that connects retailers, producers, and suppliers to nearby food retailers, producers, and suppliers to nearby nonprofits for donation.
Okay.
As well as food that is expired. It will connect those producers, those people, to people that will use that food for compost. The app is called Spoiler Alert, and right now I think it's available on Android and iOS. This is super cool. We have a problem. We throw away about a third of the food that is produced in this country. We have restaurants that throw pounds and pounds and pounds of food away at the end of the day. I know I worked for a long time in the food service industry.
Carried some
trays full of food
myself.
And, we would throw away just pans and pans and pans of totally good food. But because of corporate paranoia, they would just throw it away rather than be liable for somebody to get sick off of their food. But there is a Good Samaritan, what is it called? Not Good Samaritan, the Good Samaritan Food Donation Act, which allows people to donate food without fear of liability unless they knowingly give food that they know is bad to people to ingest. Mm-hmm. So there's that. So this is fantastic because we have nearly 50 million Americans who are food insecure, which mm-hmm. means that they don't know from day to day where their food is going to come from.
Or the food is of such a quality that it makes them unhealthy.
Right. So this is really cool. Right now it's available only in New England, but they're hoping to expand it to New York City, San Francisco, and some other big city hubs, Seattle, and other New England states. I think this is completely fantastic. The bad food goes to compost, which helps us grow more food. The leftover food, instead of getting thrown in the trash, gets into people's mouths. I think this is completely awesome. Right now, it's free for the people who are donating the food. They want to put up a tier, or I don't know what you call it, where you can pay, as the people who are getting it, pay to help deal with inventory. They'll weigh it out for you how much you've donated in a certain amount of time so that you can do your taxes and stuff and how much deductions you're going to get for that. So I think this is just super cool. Yeah. I'm really impressed. I'm really happy to see that people are trying to tackle our food waste problem because we have so much. We could feed everybody.
Yeah.
We could feed everybody.
We have, and not only is it a food waste problem, it's a way of looking at the world problem. Mm-hmm. That produces these mass amounts of waste, and I've worked in restaurants where this stuff didn't go anywhere but into the landfill. Mm-hmm. It's all it's perishable matter that could be made into compost. Mm-hmm. If it's still good, it can be fed to people.
Right.
There's no reason for it to go bad, and
this saves money because that's a lot of money you're also throwing away, and mm-hmm. companies are losing money. This can help you keep track better of your waste, can mm-hmm. reduce your food costs so that you have a better handle on what you actually need. Mm-hmm. I think there's a lot of benefits to this. It can save money and it can feed people.
So they can look for Spoiler Alert
app
on when they go to the iTunes store or
or the Android store
or
no, actually, I'm sorry. It's only on iOS. Web and Android versions are coming soon. Sorry about that. But what it does, it sends you a notification.
Do they have a website?
Just look up Spoiler Alert.
Okay.
SpoilerAlert.com, I guess. Actually, I didn't look at their website.
Let me look at it right now.
He will do that for us, do some little fact checking. But anyway,
Spoiler Alert.
It sends out a notification as soon as new inventory is listed, and nearby people who need the food can come and get it. Sometimes it's a little time as just a few minutes for somebody to come pick up food. So it's totally awesome.
Yes, I believe. Is this Spoiler Shield?
Nope.
No. Well, look up Spoiler Alert.
Yeah, you'll see an article about it. It says their Android and web versions.
Yeah,
are
there's an
coming
article
soon.
in TechCrunch.
Yeah.
.com. Spoiler alert app makes donating food surplus easy. So we'll try to remember to put that down here at the bottom of the video.
Yeah, so that's good news. That's a good help, and hopefully they'll go nationwide. They're trying to get more funding, trying to get more companies involved. They have been approached by companies in 10 different nations. So I mean, this is huge. This could be
like the Uber of spoiled food.
It could be
the Uber of compost,
right.
The Uber of
feeding
food
people.
That's still good to eat, but
going to the people that need it. Our food banks are overflowing. People that used to give food to food banks, some of them are now in lines at food banks. Mm-hmm. So our economy is bad. A lot of people are hungry.
A lot of people would say, "Hey, we have 5.3% unemployment." Record that came out, but I think what's missed in a lot of, there has been some job growth, which is some positive things around here, but we're not getting
the quality of what. Well, no,
we're not getting a good. Yeah, the quality and the good jobs aren't being spread around. Mm-hmm. They're still going to centers like financial centers.
Yeah, so we're adding new jobs, but a lot of those jobs are not full time. Mm-hmm. They're service
and it's leading to
jobs.
Greater hunger and need for things like the spoiler alert app.
Somebody that works 40 hours at Walmart or 40 hours at McDonald's still has a very hard time, and those people do get on government programs to try to get
everybody
food.
Needs good food.
Right. So this is fantastic. Spoiler alert. I think it's awesome.